One type of social engineering attack is phishing with the letter P, not F. But the term phishing with a P is a derivative of phishing with an F, in that an attacker is phishing for information. Phishing can be waged in numerous ways, including a variety of communication media. For example, email, the internet, face-to-face, over the phone, or even through carriered packages, aka the physical realm. Phishing emails are essentially spam, designed to trick the user into doing an action such as clicking a malicious link or downloading a malicious virus, etc., etc. And to mitigate the impact of phishing emails, many businesses employ phishing simulation tools as part of their internal awareness and education purposes. But phishing emails are getting cleverer with the use of artificial intelligence AI, and it can be hard to determine the legitimacy of such emails. Similarly, spam, aka phishing emails, will always likely exist on the internet due to clever evasion techniques. Now, a more targeted version of phishing is known as spear phishing, which is unlike normal phishing where a broad shot is fired. Spear phishing targets a particular group or individuals with a crafted message, usually at the back of some stolen customer database. Thus, it's always important to use common sense when checking the legitimacy of any email, whether spear or general phishing. And there is also a more advanced form of spear phishing known as whaling that targets specific high value individuals, aka the big fish. For example, a CEO or a C level executive, but it may also be by industry, title, net worth, etc. etc. But whilst whaling may be a more lucrative form of phishing, it also requires a lot more planning, research in order to fool such victims, because high profile individuals are more aware that they are high profile targets, so will proceed with more caution. Now, to nicely recap all of these points in a nice visual for your CISSP exam, remember whaling is a more targeted form of spear phishing, and spear phishing is a more targeted form of phishing. Now, on the topic of your CISSP exam, there are other forms of social engineering attacks, where some are more common sense than others. For this reason, I will only focus on the attacks that will likely appear on your CISSP exam, starting with vishing with a V. Vishing is voice-based phishing, or spam over internet telephony. Think of fake caller IDs or scammers over the phone trying to steal your information. And the use of voice over IP, VoIP, makes this very easy to achieve worldwide. So always verify and take the zero trust model approach. And another attack closely linked to vishing is smishing with an S, which is spam over instant messaging, SPIM, SPIM. And smishing generally occurs over standard text messaging services, although it can extend to other types, such as multimedia messaging service, MMS, or rich communication services, RCS, Google Hangouts, Android Messenger, Facebook, WhatsApp, Apple iPhone messages, Slack, Microsoft Teams, etc., etc. For this reason, the Zero Trust model is important to employ. To learn more about the Zero Trust model, you can refer to my previous video, which is linked now on your screen. And for the final part of this video, I just want to make a brief reference to spam as an overall concept which causes us a nuisance all over the internet and your mailboxes. Spam is any type of email that is undesired and or unsolicited. But spam is not just unwanted advertisement. It can also include dangerous, malicious content and attack vectors embedded within, which you may be fooled into clicking through all the social engineering attack types. And as mentioned earlier in the video, there are many other types of social engineering attacks listed here that are too much to go through in this video. But as you can probably see, it is what it says on the tin in terms of their names. And that concludes this video on your daily dose of spam. Oh yeah! Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed the content as much as I enjoyed creating it. If you would like to see more content like this, it would be super fantastic if you could leave a like and subscribe to help support this channel's growth.